Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. In Chicago Business Today, rebuilding Wrigley Field. It's opening day at Wrigley Field and the Cubs face off against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs will be trying for the 103rd straight time to break the longest title drought in sports. A tough task, no doubt, almost as difficult as trying to figure out how a proposed renovation of the 96-year-old ballpark will become a reality. Danny Ecker has the story.
Just 1 year after pouring $10 million into a friendly confines facelift, Cubs owner Tom Ricketts continues to push for $200 million in public funding through bonds to give the landmark a full makeover, while the city and state push back.
The city of Chicago or the state of Illinois are not the primary beneficiaries of the Chicago Cubs.
University of Chicago sports economist Alan Sanderson says the problem not only stems from the current economic environment, but also from questions of what kind of return on investment a souped-up Wrigley Field could yield. Ricketts' proposal includes paying off bonds over 35 years through a cut of the 12% city and county amusement tax on ticket sales, a percentage already tied for highest in Major League Baseball, but leaves holes in how it will help Chicago beyond Wrigleyville.
If you want to say who should pay for the Chicago Cubs, in part the rooftop owners, they were benefiting, and the second would be all of these other commercial establishments. But it's much more difficult for the Cubs to put a fence around the commercial establishments. The only way you can really do it is threaten to move.
But moving away is a path that Ricketts has said he won't take, even though it's one the White Sox employed effectively in getting funding for U.S. Cellular Field. Patrick Parker, a Lakeview resident and bartender at Goose Island just around the corner from Wrigley, says he's not sure the benefits outweigh the cost.
I don't feel that it's right to use taxpayer dollars, especially when there's so many other social services that are being cut out of the Chicago budget already. It would help generate maybe some more dollars for as far as tourism is concerned, because this is a place that people do like to come and visit. However, for the greater cause, for the rest of the people in Chicago, maybe that don't enjoy baseball or this isn't their thing, why should they be paying for that stadium?
Fresh peanuts!
Cubs attendance dipped slightly and TV ratings dropped by 39% in 2010, although a winner on the field can only generate small increases in ticket and merchandise sales. Even Ricketts' recent meetings with Mayor-elect Rahm Emanuel may be a futile effort.
He's certainly going to have a lot of political clout behind closed doors, but he doesn't have much economic clout at the moment. The parking meter revenue's gone. We've pretty much privatized a lot of other things in the area. He could have a lot of sympathy for the Cubs or for Ricketts, but he's not going to have much in the wallet for them.
And while the 2011 Cubs try to put Wrigley's forgettable past behind them, the stadium's future will rely on its owner making a big play. For Chicago Business Today, I'm Danny Ecker.
Thanks, Danny, for that report. Tom Ricketts told Crain's Greg Hines last week that he has a long road of talks ahead of him with both neighborhood and public officials, and says he's committed to preserving Wrigley Field, but that it may take a while to get it all done. Hopefully not 102 years. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. For more on this story, be sure to check out next week's print edition of Crain's and chicagobusiness.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.